Mnangagwas West Nightmare. From the utterances by Bombshell Blessed Geza, we see a speech by Blessed Bombshell Geza breaking the internet within a few minutes of him making the speech. As Zimbabwe stumbles through yet another turbulent chapter in this political saga, President Emerson Mnangagwa faces what could be his darkest hour. The man who once orchestrated the ousting of his mentor Robert Gabriel Mugabe in a 2017 military-backed coup now finds himself ensnared in a web of internal dissent, economic collapse, and restless populace. His West Nightmare isn't a single event or a rivalry. It's the convergence of forces that threaten to unravel his grip on power, exposing the fragility of his rule as the clock ticks towards 2028, the constitutional end of his second term. We see a political party that is divided. We see a party divided. The ruling ZANU-PF party, a monolith that has dominated Zimbabwe since independence in 1980, is fracturing under the weight of succession battles. Mnangagwa's allies have pushed the ED 2030 slogan, hinting at a desire to extend his presidency beyond the two-term limit enshrined in the 2013 constitution. Yet, this ambition has ignited a firestorm within the party. Vice President Constantino Chiwenga, the former military chief who paved Mnangagwa's path to power, looms as a formidable adversary. Reports of Chiwenga's faction flexing its muscle through war veterans and alleged assassination plots suggest a brewing showdown. The expulsion of figures like Gifford Gongwe, whose home was vandalized on March 19, 2025, underscores the ruthlessness of this internal page. Mnangagwa's insistence that he will step down rings hollow when his supporters keep chanting for more time, leaving Zimbabweans to wonder if he is a constitutionalist or a crocodile biding his time. Then we see the military shadow. Emerson Mnangagwa's rise was a military affair, and that legacy haunts him. The Zimbabwe Defense Forces, once his allies, now appear split. Rumors of dissent in the barracks, fueled by economic hardships and political meddling, echoes the unease that toppled Mugabe. A convoy of armored vehicles rolling through Harare in February 2025 briefly sparked coup fears, quickly dismissed as a drill, but revealing the nation's jittery pulse. If Chiwenga commands the loyalty of key generals, Mnangagwa's nightmare could materialize as a repeat of 2017, with the military turning against its own creation. The president's inability to decisively address his threats deepens the perception of a leader that is losing control of the nation. Is this what we are seeing happening as we are witnessing and seeing in the nation of Zimbabwe? A people that is fed up. Beyond the elite power plays, Zimbabweans are exhausted. The economy is in shambles. Hyperinflation, a faltering Zimbabwe gold zig currency, and a black market resurgence dominate daily life. The African Development Bank's recent move to tackle the country's 20 billion debt offers faint hope, but for most it's too little, too late. Political violence and human rights abuses linked to efforts to silence dissent over Mnangagwas' tenure have left scars. Over 7,000 people reportedly suffered from violations in February alone, with forced attendance at rallies and assault stalking public anger. The opposition led by Nelson Chamisa may be weakened, but the streets simmer with frustration. Mnangagwas' promise of a new dispensation post-Mugabe has moved into a bitter rerun of repression and despair. And the international gaze, we see the US, the European Union keep on looking to the happenings in Zimbabwe. The crocodile's conundrum is where we are right now. Nicknamed Ngwena, shown for Crocodile for his cunning, Mnangagwa now faces a trap of his own making. He can't appease Chiwenga without alienating his base. Nor can he quell public unrest without economic miracles his administration seems incapable of delivering. Constitutional amendments to extend his rule might pass as an PF-dominated parliament, but they would require a referendum, a gamble in a nation's weary of broken promises. Stepping down risks ceding power to a rival who could expose his regime's excesses, while clinging on invites chaos or a coup. As of today, March 2025, Mnangagwas' worst nightmare isn't a single foe, but a perfect storm, a divided party, a restless military, an angry populace, and a world watching with warning patience. The crocodile once thrived in murky waters, but now the currents threaten to drag him under. Zimbabwe's future hangs in the balance, and for Mnangagwa, the dream of a legacy is slipping into a working terror. Big up to everybody who is watching us live right about now. Big up to everybody who was watching us live right about now on TV7 Live. Darlington Nongo, Enias Ndlovu. Let me just put that on the screen right about now. Big up everybody. Duncan Piri says, zvakunakidza tandiwe Ndlovu. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Takudzwa mapurisa. Reibu Shutumisani Ngungu. Teachman, wonderfully created. Shamiso Chinotimba. Ashley Lovemo says good news. Elizabeth Mubandi watching from Hertfordshire in the United Kingdom. Enough respect there. Wonderfully created says, do not use slang. I noted that one. I'll be working with that one. I'll be working on that one with time. Build me on that one. Shamiso Chinotimba, Ashley Lovemo, Elizabeth Mubandi, Enias Ndlovu says Mnangagwa is only 8 days to be president in Zimbabwe. Giopoli Kuti G, Doc Revolution Gairambe, Yakajanya. Talent Moyo says what's happening. Miguel Chigomika says, say Edward Iwayo says the end is near. Daton Nongo says, let's confront this barbaric, heartless regime. Let's confront this heartless, barbaric regime. Enias Ndlovu. Even those youth, they don't like Mnangagwa. Bongani Mapena. Miguel, says, MHD. Great job. Thank you very much for that positive feedback. Dumisan, Dennis Nyoni says, Grace and Robert did this too before. Following. Zataka believer. Shaka Kwana, enough is enough. Iwe, Tirimo Mzee Mwarare. kunenzara sha akuna zvakadaro. Shadrach Sitole Amandla Shabalala says this is now a war declaration. Takuzwa Mapurisa Zimbabwe will be better than before. Jenaya Nyangombe Shamiso Chinotimba Tinashe Blessed Chibaya says enough is enough. Faruka 25 Tinashe Taruinga, we cannot just remove Mnangagwa, he must be arrested and face jail time. There is the MTO Sbanda Mto Sbanda says thank you, the end is now. FE hello enough respect. Thank you to everybody who was watching us live right about now on TV7 Live. Make sure you click the like button and subscribe to TV7 Live if you have not yet already done so that you never miss any of our videos, because we make videos each and every day. Big up. Motion Mogari says Geza Revolution Dizo. Christina Munjoma says Vachamanya Ziri legendary. To those watching us live, if you are interested in getting quick loans from Zimbabwe into your EcoCash One Wallet, the link is in the description box below. With that, I'm going to sign out. Thank you to everybody who was watching. Dr. Clarence is the name. TV7 Live is the channel, broadcasting live and direct from Zimbabwe, Africa. As always, thank you for watching. And I am out. May the good Lord bless you. May you be the hand of the Lord. May you be a mouthpiece of the Lord, and refuse to be a mouthpiece of Lucifer. Refuse to be a handpiece of the devil. Do good. What good is being good for if it is not for being good? If we are not being good in our works, are we worth being called good? Good night, good evening, good people of God. Stay blessed as always. Thank you for watching, and I'm out.